All right, everybody, another book review, and this time we are doing A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. This is another book reading assignment I have for my wife. I have to read the entire series, which apparently has 4 or 5 books out now and 2 more on the way. Thank you, Sarah. No, but seriously, I enjoyed this book a lot more than I thought I was going to. This usually isn't my cup of tea type of book. Uh, but I did like it. I did. Um, it's funny because I was a little confused at the beginning. I was like, something's not right here. Um, it didn't feel right. So, just to give you a little heads up, this, and by the way, there might be a couple spoilers in here. So if you haven't read it, uh, go away. But otherwise, stay tuned. And if you like my channel and you like these reviews, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help a brother out. Uh, where was I? So, uh, I can never pronounce her name. I'll call her Fiery. Fairy? Fairy? Is that her name? That's the name I'm going with. In the comments below, you tell me how to pronounce this name. Okay, I'm going with Fairy. She ends up killing a wolf, right? And she didn't think anything of it. And it turns out it's like a high fae or something like that. And she wasn't supposed to do that. And then this guy, Tamlin, who's like a fae, comes and he's like, "Hey, you weren't supposed to kill him," and blah 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 blah. And uh, I got to take someone with me. So he takes Fairy, whatever you want to call her, Fairy, away from her family and takes her off to other land. I really got to take notes on these books because they have names that I can't even pronounce, right? And by the way, I'm going to read you a text I sent to my wife about once I figured everything out. And there's even a picture of me after I figured it out. I'm going to put on here to show you how stupid I felt after I figured everything out. This actually had a pretty good plot twist. Um, so she goes and lives with them. And this was the part where I was like, wait, something's off here to me. Because apparently the wolf that she killed was like a fae or a fairy, whatever you want to call them. Okay. I'm confused at this point what the hell that's supposed to be called. But and it turned out to be like this guy's boy. And the guy who took fairy. What? I'm just gonna call her Faye. What can I call her? Because let's go with Fee. I'm gonna call her Fee right now, because otherwise I'm gonna get everything confused. Fee. His name is Tamlin, right? So it just seems weird to me at the time when I was reading. I was like, man, the hatred he should have for her is not really there. It's almost like he likes her, like he's trying to win her over, type of thing. And then I thought, okay, well, they talked about how they had this war and stuff like that. Maybe he's trying to make peace with humans, you know? But it just seemed a little too much, right? Uh, but the book goes along and it throws you into this world that is really, really set up well. Um, and then you start finding out a little bit more and a little bit more. And everybody starts treating her well and stuff like that. And then you're given the plot twist. And here goes the plot twist. So if you guys do not want to hear the plot twist, stop the video now. And by the way, I'm going to read you the text message I sent my wife when I figured out the plot twist. All right, ready? Here goes the exact text message I sent to my wife. So Tamlin wanted his boy to die to someone who hated fairies and then have her fall in love with him to break a curse. Yeah, that was the exact message I sent. Um, so let me explain this. Apparently, there's a curse on Tamlin. He had like 7 years and 7 tries or something. I don't know. I did math. I was like, hey, that's equals 49. So I don't know if it meant 49 years or he had 7 years to do this, right? So he basically had to find someone who had pure hatred for fairies. and have them kill one of the fairies and then have that person fall in love with a fairy to break the curse that's on him and his people, right? That is the plot twist. I didn't see that coming. I thought, oh, okay, that's pretty inventive. I could not see that coming. I knew something was off. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like, hey, you should really be hating this person. Why the hell are you not hating on her? Well, now I see why. But at this point, Fee or Faye, whatever the hell I called her at this point, um, she actually does like him, but she just never said I love you. And now everybody's pissed off at her. It's like, hey, why didn't you say I love you? Why didn't you say I love you to this person? Blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, you don't understand humans. Shut the hell up. Like, it's hard for humans to say I love you to another human. It, there's a possibility of rejection. There's fear when it comes to rejection. There's a lot of emotions back there. You don't know if the other person's going to love you back. You can be humiliated. So back off. It's not your decision when I tell you I love you, right? So, but they're all pissed off at him off at her because now like this curse is still lingering, and now Tamlin's been captured, right? Oh, by the way, there's this other guy. What the hell's his name? My wife just put Team Ryzen. Ryzen is the guy's name. He seems like he's a prick, but he's actually really important to this story arc. I won't give away too much more because I don't want to give all the plots away. But the book does set itself up well for more sequels. That's what I will say. And if I had to rate this book on a scale of 1 to 5, I, I was thoroughly enjoyed it. My wife says the second book is way better than this one. I'm going to give this one a 4. I actually like this book. I enjoyed it a lot. And I was shocked because this is usually not my type of book, but it was a good read. It was a fun read. I read it in a day and a half. I couldn't put it down because I wanted to figure out what the hell was going on. Like, I was really confused at first. Like I said, I just didn't believe the fact that he was treating her so well. I thought something was off. And when when it was revealed what was happening, I was like, okay, that explains a lot. But that's my review of A Court of Thorns and Roses. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree with me, if you disagree with certain things. For the love of Christ, tell me how to pronounce his name. Break it out for me. Feyre. I even put it into Google and it gave me 3 different ways of saying this name. I don't know. You tell me. So, thank you.